last year you predicted a kind of white-collar bloodbath, said it would wipe out 50% of entry-level jobs. You still stand by that?
I think we could have this very unusual combination of very fast GDP growth and high unemployment. I don't think that's a macroeconomic combination we've ever seen before. You think of fast growth, you're like, well, okay, maybe there's inflation, but you're not going to have high unemployment when there's fast growth. I think this technology is a bit different because it's extreme in the way it's going to generate value, but also because it's moving up the cognitive waterline, there's going to be, unfortunately, a whole class of people who are across a lot of industries going to have a hard time coping. And that's really a problem we need to solve.
Dario, the CEO of Anthropic, talking about the redistribution and the risks of AI's impact on the job market. I've spoken to futurists, I've spoken to the leaders of global organizations, and there are differing opinions. The thing that worries for me actually is not necessarily the people that can reskill into these modern technologies. It's actually the older age market which actually don't have the ability to adapt. Dario's suggesting that there's going to be this expansion of GDP. What that means is that there's going to be the ability to invest. And the things we're likely to invest more in is infrastructure, it's experience and hospitality. Demand for jobs in construction, social care, hospitality, these types of areas will exponentially grow in parallel. So there will be an opportunity for people to transfer into those industries. But there'll be some people that just can't make that. Entry-level jobs, I think Dario's right. We have the ability to mitigate this, but the biggest issue we've got is that we're becoming a regionalized world right now. It's becoming more fragmented, not more unified. And unification is the only way this is going to work, because the moment you constrain one area, the big tech players will move to another. That's a really interesting dynamic that I sat down and spoke to David Wood about. We spoke about the fact that what's the impact of this as it becomes localized, where people are talking about that compute and AI becomes the sovereign currency of nations. And the final part, which we don't know yet, which is the most fascinating part, what are the future problems that humans will want to solve with the time and resources that we then have available to us? 2026 is the year that it will start to unpack. We'll start to see it in action. It's a fascinating time to be alive.